All right. So, as you all know, you're in this town called Lylan, and you came across in the town square a wanted poster that this farmer, this local farmer, he's looking for some hired swords to help him clear out a pack of wild boars. So you're in this town and you're heading to this inn, this Umber Hulk Inn, to see this farmer about this job that he has. So as you walk into the inn, you see a thin man. He has a tan and weathered face. He's sitting at a table across the room. He's about in his mid 30s. His brimmed hat and worn, tattered clothing reveal that this is very likely the farmer that you're looking for. He sits at the table with a stern expression on his face, and you can sense the seriousness about him. As the group enters the inn, he stands up and he walks halfway across the room to meet you. As he approaches you, he says, "Hey there, I hope you're here to help me. Uh, if you're here looking to take a job of taking care of this pest problem for me, I'm Farmer Taco. And I have a problem with these ornery, wretched boars, dag nabbit. And if I can't get my crop to market, it'll ruin me, dag nabbit. Are you guys looking for a job?"
Perhaps I could help with the job, but what is the
Yeah?
reward
Who
in
are
it?
you? What's your name?
I'm Kiko, great
So
warrior in
at this
Goliath.
point, at this point, I'm going to have you make your character introduction to Farmer Taco. So go ahead and begin with your name, your race, and your brief description, your physical description, please.
I'm Kiko. I'm 8 feet tall. I am being a Goliath for this one. I have a faith of Naki Utai, which is basically God of the mountains. You see a blue hair, well, actually black hair and grayish, kind of a young, lady. And a little backstory for you guys that I actually came up with. Where can I find it? So this, no, notes.
I can barely hear you.
You're gonna have to turn up the audio on Discord for me. My mic is starting to go.
Hmm.
So like you click on the profile and you should be able to turn up audio. And Kiko, they have a grudge against Goliath hunters and dragonborns.
Okay. So, and the farmer Taka says to you, "Okay, and who are your companions? Who is this elf here? What's your name?"
Back,
"An elf
back.
named Lynn?"
My name is Lynn. I am, I don't know, I'm an elf. I
Okay.
have high elf. Yes. I don't know. I clicked
And
on
what
a
do you
box.
look like?
I have long, straight black hair. I'm 5'9", I think I put.
Okay.
Trying to find all that information. I put it here.
It's gonna be under description,
Features
and
and traits.
it's under description, and right there there's
Ah,
characteristics, and it'll tell you everything: your traits, your
okay.
background.
I mean, you should have had, filled those things out, so you could just make it up as you go along and change it later.
Okay.
Just
Um,
yeah, just throw out a description of what you look like, what you're wearing, what kind of what your disposition, and anything you want to say that a player would notice when you walk into a room. Like if you have any kind of scars or jewelry or fancy clothing.
no scars, no jewelry, just normal clothes. I think I do have some chainmail on, but it's not very bulky. You do see a shield and a long sword that I'm carrying with me as well.
Okay, and Farmer Taco says, and this one over here, this human, who are you?
I grunt. Humans overrated.
Sorry. Thornak. I'm 6'2", brown hair, beard, uh, and a ranger.
Okay, and you're here to help me, are you? You want this job?
Sure am.
All right, well, I'm going to pay 20 gold apiece if you guys can help me clear these boars out of my farm and help me get my crop to market. Get dag nabbit. Are you willing to travel with me over to the farm and we can start the job?
I would like to intimidate him to raise his price to 100 gold a person.
100 gold a person. All
Like,
right, so go ahead and roll. Yeah, go ahead. You're going to try to intimidate him, right?
yeah, so it's an intimidation check.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the intimidation check.
Fuck, a 12.
12. No, he's not going to agree to 100 gold. He says, I don't even have nearly that much money. I couldn't possibly afford that. That would put me under faster than the boars would. Now, are you guys want this job or not?
Fine.
I'm down for it.
All right, so he leads you out. He leads out of the inn and he starts taking the road and he leaves the town and you start following down the road to the west towards the ocean. So as you're moving along, you travel. The farm's not too far away at all, and you're traveling along this trail. If you guys can all see that map,
I can.
and I'm gonna put your tokens on. And I don't know if you guys can move those tokens on your own. I don't use owlbear a lot.
Yeah, I can move my token once you place it.
Okay. Okay. There we go. Oops. So you're walking along this trail, and where's my farmer? There he is. And you're following Farmer Taco. He's coming up this trail. So as you're walking along the trail, you can definitely see the farm in the distance as you're walking up the trail. On the left, you see, a gate, a fence running along a large field of corn. The corn is ripe and it's ready to be harvested. It's very tall, very thick cornfield. To the right of the path, there's a gentle sloping hill that goes up. Along here is just basically grassy area with the path that's running up this road towards the northeast. Um, as the road goes up, it forks off, and towards the left is where the farmer's house lies. So this is just a big cornfield right here to the left, and you're walking up this road, this trail. So I want to get some marching orders. So Farmer Taco is going to be leading
What causes
this
pest
group.
control?
What caused this what now?
What caused these boars?
You don't know what caused the boars.
I'm asking Farmer
Um,
Taco.
oh, you're asking Farmer Taco. Farmer Taco says, I have no idea. They just showed up out of nowhere. One day they were just here and they just started rooting through my farm. They
Witchcraft, no
actually
doubt.
killed one of my farmhands.
Hmm.
Okay, so I want to establish marching orders. So Farmer Taco is going to be in the lead. Who's going to be following Farmer Taco? And how are you going to be coming down this road? Are you going to be single file or side by side? Are you going to be staggered or are you going to be close together?
I'll take the lead. I kind of try to build a tank.
Okay.
I'm gonna stagger behind.
I'm a fighter.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the back.
Okay, so you're both going to be in the back and Farmer Taco and Kikyo are going to be in the front. they actually? Oh, okay. I can put some labels on you. All right, so you're moving up this path, and you're not seeing anything yet. But go ahead and give me a perception check, Kiko.
18.
An 18. As you're walking along this path, you definitely hear something in moving around in the cornfield. There's sort of a rustling noise that you hear.
Mm. Could I maybe do insight to see if it's coming out to attack?
An insight really only works on people to tell whether or not they're lying. You couldn't really use insight to find out if there's something coming up the path.
I'm gonna decide to warn everyone and tell them be cautious and at the ready.
Okay, okay. So you tell your party that they need to be cautious.
I'm gonna be at the ready with my Warhammer to strike if something comes in within 5 feet of me.
Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and take a ready action.
Yep.
I keep doing the wrong thing. All right, let's get some tokens on here. All right, and what does the rest of the party want to do while he's standing here at the ready? And Farmer Taco, he's going to keep walking up the path. He's oblivious to that stuff. So I
I think
assume you're
I'm going to wide sweep the trail
okay.
in the direction of the sound.
You want to head towards the direction of the sound. Okay. I want you, if you're heading in that direction, I want you to go ahead and give me a perception check as well.
6.
That's 6. Okay, you still hear the rustling sound in the corn, but you don't see anything. It doesn't seem like there's anything anything in the cornfield. Um, yeah, you do hear definitely something is in there though.
Can I get closer
So
to the fence?
yeah, you can keep moving towards the fence. Absolutely.
I'm gonna get
There's
to
I mean,
right
this is
here.
just basically grass. All right. And as you get closer, you notice on the edge of the cornfield that there is a boar in the cornfield.
How far away are they?
Um, from about here, he's maybe a little bit more than 30 feet. Each of these squares is actually 50 square feet. So
Oh wow.
you're probably a little bit, yeah, this is a big map. So yeah, you're about maybe a little bit more than 30 feet away from him. And he's just on the edge of the cornfield.
I call out to the rest of the party saying, looks like we got a rascal over here.
I think it's time for bacon. What
All right.
kind of fence is this?
It's just basically a wooden fence. It's basically got these pillars, along it, and then just a couple of slats across it. It's just used to keep out animals. It's not difficult for humanoids to cross over it at all.
Mm.
Okay.
Well, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
it's only
waiting at the ready, so I can't get close.
okay. So
And is
you're
this
gonna
like a
take a
hole
ready. Let's see if he sees
in the
this.
fence?
Hmm.
What's that?
Is
Yeah,
there
there's
a
a
hole
gap
in
in
the
the
fence?
fence there.
Okay.
Thornak, are you coming over?
Yippers.
Okay, so Farmer Taco also sees this, and he's gonna move towards him.
Caution, mister. We can't afford you to be dead.
All right, since the board doesn't really seem to be doing anything, Farmer Taco decides, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and take a shot at him,
Okay.
and he's gonna attack with his longbow. and he's going to hit him with the 25, and he's going to do 6 damage. Oh, that's right. I'm not using that VTT. So that boar takes 6 damage, and I want everybody to go ahead and roll for initiative. So I need to figure out how we're going to do this.
If you're using a create an encounter, I'll just roll a d20 and that's the initiative.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably the easiest
But
way
I
to
got
play.
to figure out where I'm going to track this.
Pen and paper.
Yeah, because the other VT that I used before, it tracks it automatically, or I use a Avery.
Oh, never heard of it.
Okay.
I have the lowest initiative
Then
here. I have a
What
negative
did you
one.
get?
Well, I have a
So
15, but negative one.
okay, Thornak rolled a 6. I had 11, and Lynn has a 4. And what did you roll? Whoops, that's the wrong one. 15.
Well, then
Okay, yeah.
the boar beats me since I have a negative one.
That gives you a 14.
Like, well, I rolled a 16 minus one, so I have a 15.
Oh, 15. But the boar only rolled an 11.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so you have the initiative, followed by the boar, followed by Thornak, and then Lynn.
I'm gonna stay hold and keep my ready in action uh alive. So I'm not really gonna do anything.
Okay, so you're going to keep the ready action alive.
Yeah. I'm just gonna wait for him to get
And
closer.
absolutely. So as you're waiting there, the boar takes his turn, and he does exactly what you expect, and he's gonna charge at you, and he's gonna make his charge attack at you.
Okay.
And as he comes into melee range, you can go ahead and roll your attack.
Did you just want me to roll a straight attack or roll a hit?
Um, well, yeah, roll your hit to hit with the weapon that you have ready.
Crit nat 20 plus 5.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
I'm gonna. Oh wait. Think my D8 is one. Yeah, I'm gonna do a 1D8, which is one-handed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, it's 2D8 if it's one-handed. So 15 on the crit. And on
Okay,
top
that
of it, hang on, where is it? Features and traits. Since my fighting style is dueling, I can also. It also adds +2 to damage rolls since I have no weapon in my other hand. So it's a
okay.
17.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you after that hit that he already took and the crit that you're gonna do, he's gonna die. You just like slice right through him, like slice him right in half as he comes
I
up
actually
at you.
I bash his head in since it's a hammer.
Okay, so you bash his head in,
Stupid
and yeah,
pig.
that boar did not last long. And as it dies, it makes a squeal, and it lets out this blood curdling squeal. You can hear more rustling in the cornfield.
Yeah, it was worth it. Looks like we got bacon now.
So as you're standing there, you definitely hear that there's movement in the cornfield, and it's coming at you.
Wait, it's still on me, right?
What's that?
Whose turn is it right now?
You're not in combat right now because you do not have line of sight of any enemies. The only one that is there is dead. But you're definitely need to prepare because you definitely hear some movement coming through the cornfield, and you can see stalks of corn moving around, and it's heading towards you.
I'm gonna ready an action the same way I just did.
Yeah, you can take the ready action. You don't have to be in combat to do that.
I know, I'm gonna do it the same way with my Warhammer.
Okay, so
Just wait
you're
for
going
it
to
to
take
get
a ready
friendly.
action, and Farmer Taco's going to do the same thing with his longbow. And is anybody else going to take an action before whatever comes out of here comes out of here?
I'll knock an arrow.
Okay. You want to actually take a ready action?
Yeah.
Okay. Set this up. With the arrow, with the bow. And let me look at this if I can remember. Hmm. Okay, Lynn, are you going to take an action or no?
Um, think, I mean, I'm just standing here with my sword out.
Okay, but you can ready it as well.
Okay.
So as you ready, you do see these spores popping out from the cornfield. And there's quite a few of them. And as they come out, more of them seem to be appearing. So I'm going to label this 1, 2, 3. So at this point, I want you guys to once again go ahead and roll initiative.
Great.
Good thing it wasn't a 1. Anything's better than a nat 1.
True.
All right. So what do we have? So initiative 15. I have an 11 for one. Uh, Warnock has 6. I mean that's another 4. What am I looking at? Oh no, you have a 17. I'm looking at the wrong ones. 17, 14, and 3. Twelve, 2. Okay. Okay. All right. So Kiko, you have the initiative once again.
I'm gonna keep my ready in action alive. Just wait for it to get in range and smash it with my Warhammer.
Okay. And then the next would be Thornak. What do you want to do?
And again, I'm on mute. I'm going to fire at number 2.
Okay, you're gonna fire your longbow.
Oh,
So go ahead and roll your attack.
12.
12 will hit. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Mm.
Mm. Okay, so you take 9 damage. So you were firing at Boar 1, and Boar 1 takes 9 damage. Do you want to take your
Or
movement?
2. Or
Boar
2.
2. So Boar 2 takes quite a bit of damage. He's hurt pretty badly. And he stumbles forward a little bit, but he's still coming.
All right. We'll take a step back.
Okay. And then boar 12. Um,
Or 12?
all right. Yeah, sorry. Boar 1, who rolled a 12, he's going to come through. He's going to try and get through the fence. He's going to squeeze through, and he's going to come towards Kiko. But he still can't quite get into melee range because the fence slows him down.
Okay.
And that's going to be boar 1's turn. So then boar 2, he's gonna come through, and he's gonna attack. He's gonna go ahead and make his charge attack against Farmer Taco, and he's gonna roll, but he gets a plus
Can I
3.
protection
Whoops,
him?
he gets a 20. He's gonna hit, and he does. Let's do this. Not that.
I will say this is a very
All right.
interesting story.
Um. Yeah, it's a. I wish I had my. Let's go ahead and open this up so I could get my stat sheets for this boar. Yeah, I'm not usually used to running it in this kind of a format. Let's see. Where's my. So here we go. I'll just do this. And the board does. He does 2 damage, which is hardly anything. Armor Taco is not impressed. So that brings up Lynn.
Okay.
Kill that
I'm
pig
gonna go
bastard.
towards 2 and attack him with my longsword.
Okay. So you're gonna come up to him and attack him with a
I.
longsword.
Yes.
Uh,
Okay. So go ahead and roll your attack.
12
A 12 will hit,
and a 4.
and you do 4 damage. But 4 damage is enough to finish him. He did not have much life at all. So boar number
Okay.
2 is dead.
Oh, that was 1.
It was boar number 2. That was the one that they originally attacked. Boar number 1
Ah,
has not. No other board has taken any other damage other than that one. So boar number 2
gotcha.
is dead, and that's going to be your movement. So that's going to leave boar number 4. Boar number 4, he's going to come through the fence and he's going to make another charge attack at Farmer Taco.
I'm assuming Boar 3 low the crappiest.
Probably. And you've got a plus 3. He's going to hit with a 15, so he is going to hit. And I'll just go ahead and roll. Hmm. Oh, here we go. And he's going to do 3 damage to Taco. And that's not too much. And that's going to be that boar's turn. And which leaves the last boar, boar 2. Or boar 2 was dead. Boar, or, yeah, boar 4. So he's going to go ahead. And he's going to, he attacked. Boar 2 is going to attack. I think I.
Wait, Boar 2 is dead, right?
Yeah, boar 2 was dead. So I have 4 boars here for some reason.
And I think Boar 4 just attacked Taco.
And yeah, boar 4 just attacked. So boar 3, this one's going to be gone. So there's only 3 boars left. And boar 3 is coming through. And he's going to charge over here. But he's not going to be able to get to melee range because he has to go around this fence. So that's going to be the first round. And it's going to go back up to Kikyo.
Hmm. Let's see. Oh, each square is 50 feet, right?
Yeah. This is a big map. So each of these squares is 50 square feet.
So I could only move to 1 square.
Yeah, about 1 square.
I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
I'm still gonna keep my radiant action up.
Okay.
So I don't know who's next.
Okay, so that's gonna bring it up to Thornak. He has the initiative now.
Okay. um, is that one that's by Kiko?
Without,
That one right there. Yeah. Is that one?
Yeah.
yes, this is one.
Okay. Shooting my longbow.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
21.
21 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage for that.
8.
Okay, an 8. An 8 definitely hurts him, so that takes him down quite a bit. So, Boar 1 takes 8 damage. And you don't want to move or anything. That would be your turn.
Um, I'll move back a little bit.
Okay. So that's going to bring up Boar 1. And Boar 1's going to go ahead and attack Geeko. He's going to use his charge attack, and he's going to attack with his.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Alright. So he rolls an 18 plus 3, and that's going to be 21.
Yeah,
And
that
he will
hits.
do one. He will do 1d6 plus 1 damage, and that will be 7 damage.
And then you want me to use my reaction?
You want to use your reaction?
Yeah, I'm using my
Oh,
radiant action.
yeah, you have the ready action. Yeah, and when it comes up to you, you can attack him.
13 to hit.
A 13 will hit.
Again, it's only one hand, so 9 plus 2, 11 damage.
11 damage will kill him. He did not have that many hit points after he took that arrow, so he dies. So that boar is dead now. So you've killed 3 boars.
Um,
And you want to
Yeah,
make
we
a
only killed two.
movement?
yeah, we only killed 2 so far. No, we did kill.
Well, there was one, the very first one.
Oh,
Yeah, the very first one that was by itself.
What's your rules on flanking? Like, if a boar is flanked, do they get disadvantage?
I usually don't use flanking rules. So
Okay.
I don't give disadvantage if they're flanked.
I'm just gonna go here, which I think I could do. Yeah. What's my bonus action? Second win. Actions in combat. Okay, I'm gonna stop there.
Okay. Thorak, you're up.
Wait, did Len get a turn?
Where are
no,
we at?
I'm after. I'm like at the
Yeah,
very end.
because this is at the top of the
Oh,
round. You're the first one, and then Thornak.
okay.
She go after the. Wait.
I go after the dude.
This
Not.
one,
No, I
Yuri.
thought that was his ready attack, right?
Yeah,
Because
he
I
killed
he
him
went
with his
he
ready.
yeah, and he said he was staying, and then I attacked the boar, and then the boar attacked him, and he is in retaliation attacked the boar. So it should not be my turn again.
Yeah, it's Len's. It's either a boar or Len's
Oh,
turn.
oh yeah, because it was the boar's turn. You are correct. It is Lynn's turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. I think 4 was the last one that got hit.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to. Am I close enough to shock him?
You can move up to him and use a shocking grasp.
Hello, buddy. 5.
A 5 will not hit. It does not
Hmm.
hit him. The shocking grab fails. So that's going to bring up Boar 3. And Boar 3 is going to attack Lynn. He's going to attack it with. Wish I could get a 20. Yeah, that's going to be a natural 20. And that is going to do 2d6 plus 1, which is going to be 11 damage.
Oh shit.
And that's going to be that boar's turn. And then Boar 4 is going to attack Farmer Taco again. And he's going to roll a.
Were you hungry when you came up with a name for a farmer?
No, no, it's actually a reference from a rule called 2E. So he's
Oh,
going to actually roll. Yeah, it's the THACO is actually to hit armor class 0. That's what it stands for. He's actually going to hit Farmer Taco 2, and he's going to do 1d6 damage plus 1. And he's going to do 6. They're
Can
starting
I
to whittle
do
him down.
protection reaction?
What's that? Yeah,
Can
you
I do
can use that
protection?
protection reaction. You're within 5 feet, and he is attacking him, so he would roll with disadvantage. So I'll roll it again, and he still rolls a 15 plus 3, which is 18, which is still going to hit. So it will do the damage.
Okay.
Okay, and that's both of the boars. It's going to go back up to Kikyo.
am I in range of 3?
In melee range, you're not quite in melee range. He's a little bit away from you.
Okay, I move there, which should
Okay,
be
within melee.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to be right on him, but oh well. Let's do my Warhammer again. It's been successful.
All right, go ahead and roll your attack.
11 to hit.
11 barely hits.
Okay. 1d8. So 10 plus 2, 12.
A 12 will kill him. So that will kill Boar 3.
I decided to lick the tip of my Warhammer, tasting the boar's blood. Mmm, bacon tastes good.
That's what they call redneck wine.
And I'm gonna stop
Okay.
my turn there.
Okay.
Let me. 3 dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Oops. Did I grab him? I don't know what happened to him. Okay, so that just leaves that one boar left. When.
It's me, right?
Okay, yeah, Stornak.
All right. I'm gonna move up a little bit and attack. What is it? 4.
Yeah, 4 is the only one left.
Seventeen.
What was that? 17? Yes, that will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. 10 damage.
No, that was me
8
by a
damage.
misclick.
No. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. 8 damage. Yeah, that hits. He does quite a bit of damage. It does hurt him quite a bit. He's definitely hurting now. He's got an arrow sticking out of his shoulder. You already made your movement. I don't. So that's gonna bring it to Lynn with one boar left.
Kill the pig meat.
Alright.
Give us some more bacon.
Let's see where's it. I'm
Mmm.
gonna go after him
Bacon.
with my
Oh.
longsword.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Man, I can't do shit today.
Yeah, 5 will not hit. You miss him with the longsword. He's able to evade your attack. So he's going to go ahead and he's going to counterattack you. Um, An 11 plus 3 is 14. Let's see. So what is your AC?
18.
18. Yeah, that doesn't hit. So he misses you with his attack.
Yep.
So there's one left, and it's gonna come back up to the top of the order again. Kikyo.
I'm gonna get in range of this boar now.
Okay.
Now let's go Warhammer all the way.
Warhammer. Okay.
22 to hit.
22 will hit.
Does one hit it? A nat 8 plus 5 plus 2 for 15 damage.
15 damages. Yeah, that's gonna kill that boar. So how are
Um,
you killing him with your Warhammer? You
smashing
have
his skull and
this.
his spreading blood everywhere.
Wow.
You
There's a
hit it.
lot of.
You hit him
There's a
so
lot
hard,
of.
actual bacon comes out.
I look at Farmer Talk and said, "What I kill, I keep. My meat."
He's just like, you can have it. You want? I'll cook it up for you even.
Fine. It's breakfast
So
time.
yeah, you're standing around. You've got 5 dead boars laying around this area now.
Can I add that to inventory?
Yeah, you can. What exactly do you want to add to the inventory?
The boar meat and the hide. So
Okay,
basically the whole
okay, the
body.
boar meat. Okay, so you can skin the boar and add the pelt, and you can also add the boar meat. I mean, you can only carry so much of it though. These are not the smallest boars. They each usually weigh around 60 to 80 pounds, so they're you wouldn't
I
be able to carry all of it.
I don't know what my actual limit is on carrying.
Yeah. What's your strength? Because it's your strength times but you can actually see that in your inventory. It'll tell you what your.
Let's see. My strength is a +3.
Okay. Let's see. I'll look at it and see what you got.
So okay,
Because you should be able to carry quite a bit.
I can carry up to 59 pounds. I'm already at 54 somehow.
I think you could carry more than that.
Well,
You have a
for my
strength of
backpack.
16, and carrying capacity is 480 pounds.
Okay, so I'm gonna add all
So
4.
that's, yeah, you could carry pretty much most of that. All right. So since these boars are dead, Farmer Taco wants to keep moving up this path, back up towards his house.
I collect my arrows from the
All
dead
right, you
boars.
could go ahead and pick up your arrows.
How much weight is this again?
What the pigs?
Yeah.
So they're about 60 pounds apiece, and there were 5 of them. So that's about 300 pounds a pig if you take the entirety of them.
Okay.
I mean, they fluctuate in their weight, but they're about that.
I was already.
Okay, you're moving up this road.
And I'm just gonna add the hide real quick.
All right. And Farmer Taco says, "Well, you guys did a pretty good job in taking care of those ones. And we may be able to take care of these pigs once and for all, anyways." All right. You're not too hurt.
You said it was only 480 pounds, right? I can carry up
That's
to.
your carrying limit, yeah, based on your strength.
All right, I gotta drop some things in. I'm already at 659 somehow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're already at 659.
Yeah, cause somehow my backpack is like already 359. If I just have 5 hide. Where's my boar meat?
No, right now I see 80 pounds. How weird. I don't know. where you're getting
Because
that
you're
from.
you're looking under equipment and not my backpack.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm looking at everything. Okay. Oh, I see. It updated it for me now. I see it now.
I'm just gonna take the meat and leave the hide then. It's more
Okay.
important.
Okay. You're gonna carry. I mean, if you like, other players can take some of that meat as well,
If they want to.
or the hide if they want that.
No, I don't play with him.
All right. So he's gonna continue to move up this path, and as you're walking up the path up by this road, you see two giant boars. They are huge. They are much larger than the ones that you just killed. They're easily twice the size.
Ready
And
in
these
action with my
right, these are
warhammer.
far away though. Like they're over 200 feet away. They are still way out of range because this is pretty open flatland and they're just standing out there. They're very, very far away and they have not taken any actions towards you at this point.
I'm gonna continue falling behind Taco. Actually, I want to be on the
Okay.
side of him,
Okay.
kind of guarding.
Yeah, he just keeps walking up the path just casually as ever, just walking towards these two boars.
Get off the computer.
And as he's walking up, these boars start wandering down this way a little bit more. But they haven't taken any actions towards you.
I can't stealth. I suck at that.
No, you have disadvantage for stealth, I believe, because
Yeah,
of your armor.
because my scale mail armor.
All right, so you guys are just gonna keep following Farmer Taco, and he just keeps walking up.
For
He's
now.
just he actually starts slowing down and starts getting a little bit more stealthy as he starts getting closer to these, and he starts getting into range of his long arrow, of his long bow.
I want to really. Hang on, do I got that? Ooh. I have a -1. Okay, I ain't gonna do that then. Never mind. I guess I'll just be ready in action with my warhammer.
Okay. Um, yeah, they're still pretty far away. They're about 200 yards, but he's starting to close in to the point where he's getting in the range of his longbow. He needs to be about 150 feet away, and he's right about at that range, right about here, and he's starting to get ready to try and take a shot at him. So I don't know if you guys want to take positions behind him or spread out, or but he motions to you that he's about ready to take a shot.
I nod and I want to get to
I'll
ready.
knock an arrow.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand over here and just wait.
Okay. And just wait.
Well, I'm ready
All
in
right.
action with my warhammer, so when I get in range, I can just hit them again.
Right as he's about to fire, the boars see him and they begin to charge towards his position. And at this point, we're gonna go ahead and roll for initiative.
So close to that 20.
Okay. And let's see what the 5 and a 4. Fantastic. So they rolled a 5 and a 4. So this one on the left, this one's number 1. This one on the right is number 2.
Okay.
Number 1, he rolled a 5, And number two, you rolled a 4.
Ooh, okay, ain't bad.
So again, Kiko has the initiative. Oh, I should roll for Taco as well.
Now let's see if
He's
Taco
about
can
to
beat
take.
me.
He's about to take a shot as well. He should get a turn, I guess. Oh, he rolled a 17. That's and he has a +3, so he rolled a 20. So he's gonna get the initiative.
Fine.
So he's gonna go ahead and take a shot with his arrow on boar number one, and he is going to hit him, and he will do his damage. Whoops. And he does 8 damage to boar number one. Okay, so that's gonna bring up uh Kiko.
I'm keeping my ready in action alive, but I do want to get close. If I'm right here, would that be melee range?
Where are you at?
I'm right here right now.
Well, yeah, you're still far away. You wouldn't be able to close it into melee range in one turn.
Okay.
Maybe if you use your dash, because even then, he was pretty much at his range of about
I don't.
120
I
feet
don't
when he
even
fired
have
that.
dash.
You don't have dash,
No, it's not a feature I have.
really?
It's not a feature I chose.
Okay.
Instead of dash, I actually went with something that's called improved critical, which means my weapon attack score a critical hit on a 19 or a 20.
Okay, let me see. I'm gonna look at this now. You have a dash action. It's a regular action. Anybody has. Everybody
Oh.
has dash.
I just never use it.
Okay. Well, okay. Okay, so what were you doing?
Just get a little bit closer so when
Okay,
they move
just
in range, I can hit them with my Warhammer, like usual.
okay. So that's just going to be your movement, and then you're ready.
Yep.
All right. So that's going to bring up Thornak. No, that's not Thornak. Sorry, it's going to bring up
Yeah,
Lynn.
I say
That's going to
my
bring up
just
Lynn.
three.
Tides of turn. I can't do anything unless I'm close, so I'm gonna move closer.
Okay. If you want, you can use your dash to move 60 feet, or you could just use your movement and then take another action as well.
Well, I can't really do anything without it, so I will, I guess, dash. What?
Okay. And you
Maybe like
can
around
move
here?
an additional 30 feet. So yeah, you're going to be within melee range in the next turn. They'll be able to close that distance in their movement as well.
Okay.
All right, and Boar one rolled a 5. He's going to go ahead and he's going to charge, and he's going to make an attack on you. I'll just use him, and he gets a +3 for his attack, and he's going to roll a 12. And I know you have a high AC, so
No,
I know that's not going to
does
hit.
not hit.
And Boar 4, he's going to rush. He's going to charge at Kikyo, and he's going to make his attack. You have a ready action, so you can go ahead
Yep.
and roll your attack when he comes in.
Crit hit.
And you crit.
So let me do this. Roll for crit hit. Yeah, that's 19 damage.
19 damage. Ouch. Okay, that does hurt him quite a bit.
That
But
Warhammer
he's
is
still.
overpowered.
I mean, when it crits, it hurts. It hurts a lot. So that was 19. So wait a
Because
second.
I'm keeping my feat trait where it adds +2 with no weapon in the other hand.
Okay. Let's do this real quick. All right, and then next up will be
The, does the
Lynn.
boar still make an attack though?
What's that?
Don't the boar
Oh yeah,
still
yeah,
make an
yeah. The
attack?
boar still makes an attack when it charges you, and you use the reaction. It can still use its action as well, which is going to be its attack. It's going to try and gore you, and it's going to roll a 15.
That does not hit.
Does not hit.
AC of 18.
Oh, you both have good high ACs. Okay, and that's going to bring up Thornak.
I give a battle cry to Thorak to encourage him.
All right, are you encouraged?
Sure. All right. I'm gonna attack. What's it? Two. One that he did the
Okay,
19 to.
yeah, the hurt one.
Yeah. 17.
17 will hit.
4.
4 damage is not going to hurt him very much, but he took quite a bit already, so he's still hurt. He's hurting. You're definitely whittling him down now. Do you want to take a movement, or you're going to stay where you're at?
I'm gonna move back a little bit.
Okay, and you retreat back a little bit, and that's going to bring it back up to Farmer Taco. And Taco, he's going to use his longbow because he's good at that. He is going to hit, and he's targeting Boar 1, the one that's closer to him, and he's going to do 7 damage to Boar 1. And he's going to stay where he's at. And that's going to bring it up to Kikyo.
I want to attack Boar 2 with my Warhammer again.
All right.
It's not a nat
Yeah,
19, but it's just a regular 19.
right.
So, regular hit. 8 damage.
8 damage. So he's down. So yeah, you're hitting him. You're definitely smashing him pretty good.
Question. Would you allow a short rest soon?
Actually, when you get to the house, that would be an ideal place to take a short rest.
I'm gonna action surge and take an additional attack.
Okay.
So Warhammer again. 14 to hit
14 will hit.
for another 12 damage.
Oh yes, this boar is stumbling around now. He's definitely hurting.
Okay. And I'm gonna stop there.
Okay. Yeah, he's stumbling around. He's definitely bleeding. He's injured. You could tell he has broken bones. He's struggling to stand up now. So that's gonna bring it up to Lynn.
All right, so it looks like Boar 1 is basically on top of me. So
Yeah, Boar 1 is right on top of you. He attacked you last round, so
He
he's
didn't
yeah,
within.
like your hair.
I'm going to try and shock grasp him.
Okay, go ahead and roll your spell attack.
Nice.
Nat 20.
20. So go ahead and roll your damage for that.
That's a nice hit.
And that's with the crit damage added.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So crit 4.
4 damage.
Oof.
So it doesn't really hurt him too much, but he definitely reacted to it. He gives us a squeal and a grunt, and he pulls back from you as you shock him with your shocking grasp. Do you want to
Mhm.
move, or do you want to stay where you're at?
I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay, and that's gonna bring up Boar 4. No, that's not right.
Boar 2.
Yeah. It's going to bring up Boar 1. Boar 1 is next. He rolled a 5. And that's the one who just got shocked. So he's going to attack you back. And he has a +3 on his attack. and he's going to roll a 17, but you still have a
Nope.
very high AC, so he still cannot hit you. He just misses. And next is going to be Boar 4 and Boar 2, and Boar 2 is going to attack Kiko and try and make that attack. And he's going to roll a 6, so
No.
that's not going to get through your armor class at all.
I just laugh at him. Stupid pig.
And he's not hitting you at all.
Is
So
the
Thornak, what
pig
do you?
the pig is not moving away, right?
It's trying to gore you basically, but it's not going to be able to move very well with the amount of damage that it's taken.
Okay.
If you're talking about number 2, the one on the right,
Okay.
he's very badly injured. He can't really move very well at all. He's just desperately trying to flail at you now.
Okay.
So Thornak, you have the initiative.
All right. I am going to try and finish this fucker off.
Which board? Two?
Yes. 19.
19 will hit.
2.
A 2 does not kill him, but it just kind of adds insult to injury. Like he's flailing, he's dying, and you're just like poking him in the leg, and it hits him in the knee. It just kind of annoys him more than anything. Do you want to take a movement?
If I move back, how far
I
back can
mean,
I move without going out of
at this
range?
point, you're about maybe 60 feet away.
Okay, I'm gonna
So
move back.
your longbow, I believe it's a longbow that you have. It has a range
Yeah,
of yeah,
150.
120 feet. So you're about the same range as Farmer Taco. He was at range for his longbow as well.
All right. So move back a little bit.
Okay, you can go ahead and move back a little bit, and it's gonna be Taco, and he wants to take another shot with his longbow, and he's gonna try and hit Boar number 1, and he's gonna roll a 16, and that's gonna hit, and he will roll 8 damage on him. He's definitely hurting him now. Got a couple of arrows sticking out of him now, and he's starting to bleed pretty badly. And he's a little bit shaky on his legs now. So that's going to be his turn, and it's going to be Kikyo.
It's Kiko.
Pico.
I'm gonna yell very loud in like a rage but war cry. 14 to hit.
Okay, that will hit.
And 8 more damage.
Yeah, and that's going to finish him. He collapses over. You smash him. You smash him with the warhammer, and he just collapses. You just like smash him right into the ground and flatten him.
I'm gonna come over to Lynn and smile at her, but I'm not gonna attack. I'm gonna let Lynn attack. But I'm gonna give Lynn the advantage for having like a backup.
Okay. I'm not sure what would give her the advantage.
You
Uh,
remember what you did with Farmer Taco? How like two of them were stacked up?
okay,
I was trying to do something like that.
okay, all right. Lynn, what do you want to do? It is now your
I'm
turn.
going to attack with my longsword.
Okay, and go ahead and roll an attack with advantage.
Oh, with advantage? Where
Sure,
do I...
because you can actually give her advantage with the help action, but
That's what I was gonna. That's what I was trying to think of. I
but that's
wasn't
actually
sure.
that but that's actually a an um an action.
Okay, so I guess use my action. Oh, so I could only move.
Well, I hope she ability check. No, it's only for an ability check. Never mind. But go ahead and roll it again. Your longsword to hit. Okay, you're not able to hit him. Yeah, you miss with the long sword. The boar is able to dodge it, and he's able to escape without taking any damage. So that's going to bring up the boar's turn. And the boar, you know what? The boar's going to go ahead and attack Kiko. Or, I know I'm not pronouncing it right.
That time it was.
Kiko. Okay, but he's not going to roll
Nope,
very well because he's only going to get a 10, and that's not going to hit.
not close.
So, not close. Thornak.
Oh, attack the boar. Go figure. 24.
Ooh,
7.
7 damage. So the boar takes another arrow. He takes another 7 damage, but he's still moving. He's still very aggressive. He's still very angry. And that's going to bring up Taco. Taco's going to take a shot and try and finish him. And he's going to hit with a 19. And he's going to do 7 damage. But that's not going to finish him off quite yet. He's still moving. Kikyo
Warhammer time.
is, is going to try to finish this
Nat
last
20.
giant boar. And then that's 20. And go ahead and roll the damage.
18 damage.
Yeah, that annihilates him. He you pretty much pulverize him. He disintegrates into the ground.
I pat Lynn on the head saying, good job.
And Vermisaka says, "Well done. Those were some big boars. I'm gonna get back to my house so I can get
Farmer
some of this
Taco,
boar meat." Yes,
can you carry this big boar?
I can carry some of this boar. I've got quite a bit of strength actually.
Take some.
So yeah, he'll start carving up some of the meat and get some steaks and carves them up, and he puts them into his pack and he begins to carry them along this path up to his house.
I'm gonna follow right behind.
Okay, and he makes his way up the path, and he is able to make it all the way back to his house without any further incidents.
You joining us, Lynn?
Yep.
So as he gets into his house, this would be an opportunity while you're here if you would like to take a short rest, or even if you wanted to, you could take a long rest while you're in the house. It's a relatively safe place.
I'm doing long rest.
Okay.
I'm doing
Did
long
we
rest.
So yeah, everybody in the party would have to take a long rest then.
did we
So
level
you're
up?
gonna basic. What's that?
Did we gain a level?
Sure, you can gain a level.
So take long. Confirm. I just
Hmm.
want to make sure because you can only gain levels on long rest. Ooh, ability improvement.
How do you gain a level?
You click on the
You
white.
go into your character.
Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead. You basically click on your manage, or you could go into the levels and you could add your level and you just move it up. Or you could add XP. It depends on whether you set it as XP or milestone.
Mm.
I just clicked XP. I mean, milestone.
Okay.
And I gain where I can either get an ability feat or score improvement or feat. I went with score improvement to make my initiative better.
Okay.
Now I have a flat 0.
A flat 0 initiative? Oh, okay. That is right.
So now it's even out.
Nice, nice, nice. All right. While you guys are resting, as you're finishing up your long rest, Farmer Taco, I'm going to actually go ahead and change the map here. I'm going to go to this one. And I will put you guys all back onto the map. So you guys are all in his house.
Yeah, it's just loading a little slow for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same.
it tends to do that over time.
I'm gonna wake up and decide to sit at the table and clean my Warhammer off.
Okay. Well, Farmer Taco is. Let me know when you guys can all see this map, the new map.
Oh, yeah.
Almost.
Okay.
Booyah!
There it
But it,
is.
I can see it. I see it.
So as you guys are taking this rest, Farmer Taco is walking along. He's picking up the shore. He has some bait traps that he set out along this pond. When he's minding his own business, enjoying, trying to pick up these baits. Let's see if he notices anything. So he does notice that something in the water is moving as he's bending down. Suddenly, that's left. Suddenly, a giant crocodile leaps up out of the water and attacks Farmer Taco.
Do I hear anything from the house of what's going on, like a loud shriek or anything?
Um, Not really. But you do hear commotion. You can definitely hear when the crocodile jumps out of the water, a large splashing sound. Definitely there's a commotion when he makes his attack on Farmer Taco.
I'm gonna run outside and see what's going on.
Okay,
And
and he's actually going to be able to hit Farmer Taco, and he's going to do.
oof, farmer taco.
Yeah, this guy can hurt.
Can I? Hmm. They do 3d10 damage.
+5. So yeah, he does 3d10 +5. So he does 13 damage to Farmer Taco, and he also grapples him. So once he gets him, he basically clamps down on him and he holds him. So, whoops. Okay, so this crocodile basically has a grasp on Farmer Taco.
So farmer
He's
taco is
holding him.
grappled.
Yeah, he's being grappled by this giant crocodile that just came right out of this pond and grabbed onto him. He's like struggling to try and get away, but the crocodile's got a pretty good grasp on him, and this is a pretty big crocodile. It's probably around at least 12 feet long.
Can I use my warhammer on him right now?
Right now, what we're gonna do is actually roll for initiative.
Ooh, Lynn.
Oh, 21. Okay, 14, 10. Oh, I was gonna roll a. Mm, and the crocodile will be 7. Okay, so Lynn, you're gonna have the initiative in this encounter.
Okay. Can I
What do you,
hit him with my long sword where I'm at?
no, no. While you're on that pier right there, that little pier with the boat, you'd have to come down and actually come down by where the water is.
Okay.
Because yeah,
So like
he's right at the edge, and you could come down because this is much smaller. So you're within. You can make it within your movement to get into melee range to where
okay.
Farmer Taco is being grappled.
All right. I'm going to attack with my long sword.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
14.
A 14 will hit.
5.
5 damage. So you do a little bit of damage to him, but he's still holding on to Farmer Taco, and he's not letting go of him. He is absolutely punching down on him hard, trying to pull him. He's trying to pull him back into the water. So I don't know if you have much more of movement if you want to move,
No.
but it would be all right, and it's gonna be Farmer Taco's turn, and he wants to get away from this guy. So he's gonna try to roll a strength check to see if he can escape, and he does not succeed his saving throw, his strength saving throw. So he's gonna continue to be grappled, and he's not able to make it another action. So the next up is gonna be Kikyo.
I'm gonna come down. I can hit him from right here, right?
With what?
Warhammer.
With your warhammer?
Yep.
You'd have to wade into the pond a little bit, into the little lake, to be able to hit him.
What about
He
right here?
absolutely from right there you'd be able to hit him.
I'm just gonna go
You'd have
right
to kind
there.
of come around. Okay.
Warhammer him?
Go ahead and attack with your warhammer.
Yeah, another nat 20.
Okay, that will hit.
Let's see, one heated, 15 damage.
15 damage. Okay, he takes 15 damage, and you're starting to get his attention. He's starting to get a little bit hurt now. So that would pretty much be your movement and your action, unless you want to take a bonus action,
No, I'll wait.
or it will then be Thornak's turn.
Okay. Uh, um, this hail of thorns.
Ooh.
How does that work?
So a hail of thorns. It's whenever you hit with your basically when you hit with your, I believe your ranged attack, you can add
Right.
damage. Um, Let me review that one. I remember seeing it. That's a spell because it takes a spell slot with a ranged weapon attack. Okay, so you have to actually cast this as a bonus action. Um,
Okay.
so you can cast this basically at the beginning of your turn as a bonus action, and then you can take a ranged attack, and if it hits, If your ranged attack hits, then you get to do an extra 1d10 piercing damage.
Okay.
And on a failed save, he takes half the damage.
Okay. So let's do that.
So the first thing you would do is use your bonus action to cast it, and that would take one of your spell slots. And then go ahead and roll your attack for your ranged weapon, and that will
20
hit. So you would roll your normal damage for that, and then you would
to
add a 1d10. And that will be
5.
7 damage. So he does takes a little bit more damage. He's starting to get worn down a little bit. If you have any movement that you want to make, you can still make your movement.
How far away is he right now from where
Right
I am?
now, you could pretty much use your movement to get right to about the edge of these bushes right here.
Yeah. How far away is he right now? Like,
He's about
if I.
40 feet.
Okay. So I'll stay where I am.
Okay. So it's going to be the Croc's turn, and the Croc is going to continue to bite down on Farmer Taco and try and do more damage to him. And he is gonna do some more damage to him, and he's gonna do another 3d8 plus 5. So he's gonna do another 20 damage to Taco. And
Oh,
he's gonna go down. Taco is not getting up from this. He's now incapacitated. Okay, so now Farmer Taco is still in the clenches of this gigantic crocodile, and he's unconscious, and he's just being ragdolled by this giant crocodile. And it's now going to be Lynn's turn.
all right. I'm gonna use my longsword and try and pry his mouth open.
Okay, go ahead and give me a strength check.
Where's my strength? That's not very good.
No, you're not able to pry his mouth open. He's clenched down on Farmer Taco really hard, and you cannot pry the jaws open. You want to make a movement or stay where you're at.
I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay, that's gonna bring up Kikyo.
Warhammer time.
All right, go ahead and
10.
a 10 does not hit the crocodile. You're basically swinging into the water, and you're not able to do any damage to him with your warhammer.
I'm gonna action church.
Okay,
16
16 will hit.
for another 8 damage.
8 damage. So
This is
you're
all
you're starting.
bludgeoning, by the way.
Yeah, you're just beating him. You're beating this crocodile with your hammer, just pounding him. But it doesn't seem to really be affecting him. He's still not letting go. He still refuses to let go of Farmer Taco. And it's going to bring up Thornak. What do you want to do? Unless you want to make a movement, Kikyo.
Kiki, do you want to make a
Y-
movement?
Do you want to move, or you
Oh
want
no,
to
I'm
end your
staying.
turn?
I'm
Okay.
staying.
So Thornak, you're
All
up.
right. Longbow.
Okay. Go ahead and
12.
a 12 does not hit him. It glances.
Okay.
It goes into the water. You miss the crocodile, and it doesn't do any damage. So at this point, the crocodile, he is actually going to let go of Farmer Taco. Actually, he wants to pull Farmer Taco into the water. So he's going to make a strength check and try and pull him into the water. And he's able to get him halfway into the water. He's not fully able to get him submerged, but he's definitely pulling him in a little bit deeper, and he's
The
going to take his
question:
turn. Yes,
the crocodile moved out of melee range, correct?
yes, he did.
I have.
He's pulling him away from
Where
you.
is it? Action and combat opportunity attack.
All right, you can take your opportunity attack.
13 to hit.
No, you do not hit him with a 13. A 13 does not hit with the Warhammer.
Okay.
But Lynn can also take an opportunity attack.
I can't.
Yep, yep, he was within melee range of you.
Oh, sweet. What is it? What can I do?
Whatever melee weapon you have equipped, you can attack with.
Does opportunity
Uh,
attacks also go along
Longsword.
with two weapon fighting?
With two weapon fighting, it does, but you're still only allowed to take one attack.
Okay.
Was 24 hit?
A 24 will hit.
Nat
In fact,
20.
Does
that's a natural 20.
does 24 hit?
So, I don't know if you've added in the critical damage for that roll.
It did, yeah.
Okay,
12.
so he takes 12 damage, and when you hit him, he lets go. He lets go of Farmer Taco, and Farmer Taco kind of just floats away a little bit, and the crocodile thrashes around after you hit him with the long sword, and he starts coming back towards you a little bit, and
Come
now it's
on,
gonna
that guy.
be yeah, it's gonna be so that was the crocodile's turn. It's gonna be Lynn.
All right. I'm going to attack him again with my longsword.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
19.
19 will hit.
8.
8 damage. So the croc takes another 8 damage. So he's getting very injured now. He's starting to really feel the pain. It's starting to hurt him now. Taco will roll another death save, and then it will be Kikyo.
I'm gonna ready in action if it attacks me or anyone else. I'm gonna attack with my warhammer.
Okay.
That's
So
two
you're
fails.
gonna just you're not gonna move at all. You're just gonna
No.
use a ready action.
Yes. Can I use a bonus action to call upon my god to stabilize Taco?
You don't have a bonus action that you can use to. The one thing you do have, you actually have a healer's kit that you can use, but that takes an action.
Which I
Um,
already used.
what's that?
I already used my action. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, you don't have a bonus action to call upon your god to
That's why I
revive
wasn't sure on
Farmer
that.
Taco. Okay, so if you don't want to take a movement, that would bring it up Thornak.
I'm not moving.
Okay.
Okay. Longbow. 17.
A 17 hits.
4.
4 damage. So this crocodile is very badly injured now. He releases. You want to take a movement, or do you have a
I'm
bonus
fine where
action
I
you
am.
want to take? Okay.
No, I'm good.
All right. So then that's going to bring up the crocodile. So the crocodile basically releases him, and he swims back into the water and disappears under the water.
Do I
And
get
Farmer Taco.
opportunity attack for him leaving melee?
Yeah, you can take an opportunity attack on him as he tries to leave.
Okay.
I
So
mean,
close to a
if you
nat
attacked him,
20.
yeah. But yeah, seven's not going to hit. And Lynn can also take an opportunity attack as well because she was in melee range too and did not move.
All right. I will definitely do that with my longsword. Good. Not hit. Nothing.
No, those are not good hits. He's able to slip underneath the water and disappear into the pond. And Farmer Taco is still laying there unconscious, kind of bleeding and broken.
So now I could use my action thing like I wanted to earlier.
Yes, yes, you can. At this point, you're not in combat. You don't see the
Re-
monster inside. You've lost sight of him.
do you want religion check then? DM.
Yes.
You want a religion
A
check
religion. A religion check for what?
to stable to bring back Farmer Taco.
I added something in your equipment in your backpack,
I saw by
and
I want to
there's
save it for a
Yeah.
more
okay.
PPK situation.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your religion check. Normally, if you want to revive him, you would roll a medicine check.
Oh, okay. I can roll medicine too.
Yeah, and anybody who wants to try to revive him can roll a medicine check.
Does a
And
15 for
the
medicine
15,
work?
yeah, a 15 will bring him back up to 1 hit point, and he's still badly injured, but his life is no longer in danger.
Can I cast cure wounds on him?
You sure can. Go ahead and roll your,
One.
and that's a 1 plus. You get a bonus for that, right?
I don't know.
I believe so.
I'm gonna give him my potion of healing too.
Can I cast cure wounds?
You sure can cast cure wounds. So yeah, it's a 1 to 8 d8. So he gains 1 hit point. So he is now at 2 hit points.
Never mind.
I have a regular healing potion I
What
can
what did you?
administer.
Oh, why do you
I
have a
rolled a
-1
zero.
on your cure wounds?
I don't know.
That is strange.
But I'm administrating
Okay, so
potion of healing.
go. What is it?
It's
I'm gonna look at
2d4
that.
plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. No, go ahead and roll that.
So he's taking 7 more health.
Okay, and he's feeling much better now. He's not nearly as hurt as he was before, and he stands up and he says, thank you so much for saving my life. I owe you a debt of gratitude. I could probably never repay you.
How about
Is there
some
anything?
bacon?
Some bacon?
We got meat.
Okay, yeah. You know what? If you want some bacon, I'll take you into my house. I'll cook you some bacon. I'll make you some ribs. I'll make you some pork chops. Whatever you want, I'll cook it up for you. For saving my life, I owe you.
I look at Win and Starnak. I know I completely uh, butchered that. Guy's hungry.
I don't know. I kind of want to go fishing.
Fishing? You can go fishing.
I'm not sticking around.
Maybe even go noodling.
Go what?
Noodling?
All right. Well, Farmer Taco wants to go back into his house and he wants to take a short rest. And he's gonna pop a couple of his dice to try and recover some of his health. And as he's in there taking his short rest, in the distance, you hear a howl.
Are we short resting again, by the way? If I went into the house for the food?
Farmer Taco's definitely taking a short rest.
I want my action surge back.
And yeah, he wants to gain his 2D. What was that? Plus 2. So 2D10 plus 2. He gets 17 life back. Okay. So as he's in here taking his short rest, he almost got all his hit points from that. In the distance, you can hear a howling. So,
Hmm.
What
are
does a
you guys
short
going to
rest
take a
do?
short rest while you're in the house with him?
I took one.
What does a short rest do?
It restores hit points. It can also restore certain racial bonuses or class bonuses if a short rest restores them. In fact, I think
I know there's one class at a certain level when you short rest, you get all of your spell slots back.
yeah, I think that's actually a sorcerer. Um, before for like a ranger, the only thing he would have gained back for a short rest would be yeah. I don't think he gets anything from a short rest other than restoring his hit points.
For
Okay.
me, I get back my action surge on every
Yeah,
short
you get
rest.
your action surge, and the paladin gets back the lay on hands, and I think that's it. So if you are short on HP, you can take a short rest. Oh yeah, she has a. Okay, I'm gonna switch this map back.
Oh, the little sheep. Ah.
And in the distance, you hear the howls, a familiar sound of the howls of wolves.
Hmm.
Farmer Taco. He immediately runs out of his house and he starts running down this road.
Better go protect him. He's a source of
He's like,
money.
yeah, yeah, those wolves are after my sheep again.
We were signed up for boars. If you want us to attack these wolves, you're gonna have to pay us a little extra.
He has no time to negotiate right now. He's running down the road trying to save his sheep.
Mm. Lynn, Thornak, what should we do?
I'm not about a wolf fight. I came for boars.
Mm. But he's letting us in his home.
He's
He
letting us in his home.
he dies, we get no pay.
He comes in, he gets eaten by a crocodile.
You get a new house.
I ain't taking care of this farm. I got dragonborns to hunt. Thornak, what do you think?
Yeah.
Plus more meat on the table.
We need wolf.
I eat any kind of meat.
I mean, we could accidentally shoot a sheep.
I'm gonna kill some wolf. If he dies, blood is on your hands. And I'm just gonna leave out like that was Taco.
Okay, I mean, he's gonna run down this road. He's gonna go and he's gonna try and protect his sheep from these wolves. And as he enters into this pasture pen, you see two wolves on the other side of the pasture, on the other side of on the other side of this fence. They look pretty large, pretty big wolves.
So like dire wolves?
Possibly go ahead and roll a nature check.
Nature. Never mind.
You from this distance, yeah, you can't really tell what type of wolves they are, but you definitely can see them on the other side of this fence on the far side of the pastures, and the sheep are starting to draw away from that area.
This is why you need a donkey.
I'm gonna
The
go
wolves
to.
have not entered into the pasture yet. They are kind of just hovering around along the perimeter. Farmer Taco, he's going to keep moving towards the wolves.
I'm gonna
I'm
go
gonna
right
come
here.
over here and just watch,
Okay.
see what happens.
Uh, I'm gonna be right here, lower my eyes to the ground, bowing to the wolves, showing that they're the alpha male. Hopefully they'll back off.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
I only know that because I watch documentaries. Is
Actually,
that
you know what? I changed my mind. Make that animal handling
I was gonna do performance, but okay. Animal handling.
performance. Yeah, let's go with animal handling.
18.
An 18. So yeah, it works. You lower your head and you bow down, and they seem to respect you, and they start to slowly move off back into the wilderness.
So we're safe for now.
Yeah, the wolves seem to have backed off. They've decided to respect your territory and not challenge you or try to invade the this pasture here and try to take the sheep.
I'm just gonna walk past Taco.
So farm, Farmer Taco comes up to you and says, thank you for saving my sheep. I owe you. When I shear these sheep, I'll make you a nice wool coat, something warm for the winter.
Won't need it, but thank you. Perhaps my fellow
All right.
companions could use it, as I am resistant
Did,
to the cold mountain born.
did any of the companions want a wool coat?
Nah.
All right. Well, Farmer Taco says, well, you guys have done your job admirably, and I'm more than happy to pay you what I promised you. In fact, I'll give you 30 gold apiece for your work killing the boars as well as saving my sheep from the pack of wolves. If you want to come on
Look,
in and I'll
saving your
serve you
fucking life.
well, that's not that valuable to me. My sheep are more important. I'll take you into my house and I'll make you your dinner. I'll feed you your cornbread and make that wild pie. And and
Kai.
can't can't thank you enough for your help in saving my farm and allowing me to bring my crops to harvest my crops so I can bring them back to the market.
You're very well welcome.
All right. So he basically takes you back to his house
If I
and
buy
he begins to
crops from the market, do we get a percentage off at least?
buy stuff from the market.
Yes.
Um,
Like we
well,
bought crops.
I I mean, yeah, he's got these crops that he's got to harvest and he wants to sell them in the market. If you want to buy some of his crops from him, I'm sure he'd be willing to negotiate something with you. Do you want some corn? I've got some tomatoes. I have some potatoes or some celery. I have an apple orchard.
I would think about it.
All right. So at this point, the job has been completed. He has paid you the promised 20 gold for ridding him of the boars, and has now served you the meal of the boar meat as well as the cornbread and the wildberry pie. At this
Mm,
point, we're going to complete this session with the
food.
job done. And what's that?
I said,
And
food.
and that's going to be the end of this one-shot session. I thank you for playing. It was fun.